Hi, this is Shanita, author of How to Have This and That. And today I'm going to talk to you about another non-empowering phrase that hasn't served us and will never serve us. And that is, everything bad happens in threes. Everything bad happens in threes. I have heard more people than not say this phrase, which is kind of amazing, because why would anybody think that everything bad happens in threes? But that's a discussion for another day. When I worked in corporate America some years back, a friend of mine had lost her grandmother. And I went up to her to sympathize, and she said to me, "Oh my God, it's so sad, it's so horrible." And of course it was, naturally. You lost somebody you loved. She said, "But guess what, Shanita? 2 more bad things are going to show up for us." I said, "Really? What bad things are going to show up for you? Do you know them?" She says, "No, but I just know they're going to show up for us." She said, "It always happens like that for me and my family." And I said, "No," I said, "Not necessarily. Who says it does?" She said, "It does. We know in my family that when somebody dies, it might be another 2 people in my family or something else horrible will show up." And I said, "Wow," I was taken aback. I said, "My goodness, but do you realize it doesn't have to be that way? Do you know that you and your family can change this reality to something else?" And she says, "No, no, no. You don't understand. This has been our experience, and we know this for a fact." I'm like, "Wow, but do you know you can change that reality, that fact, to something else, something more, less devastating, more empowering, like everything good happens in 3s, 4s, 5s? I mean, it's unlimited, the good that God can give to us." But she wasn't hearing me. So I stopped convincing her because it was pointless. But why do we say phrases like that? Why do we pick up on them and not ask questions? That's a negative reality. Thank goodness, when we start asking questions like, can I change it? Is there a different way? Is there another way? Things start showing up for us, lessons, people, teachers, masters, that show us there is another way. You don't have to live any kind of reality unless you want to create that reality. There's a fly flying around. But you can change it anytime you want. I've said over and over again, and it's a fact, through your thinking, your imagining, and that's powerful. You're speaking. What are you speaking into your life? The power of the spoken word. Believing, your belief systems. Feeling, your emotions can change it to any reality, the negative or the good. You have a choice of reprogramming. But when you realize what's happening and you open your mind to receive something different, and you become awake, aware, and conscious, that's when good things are showing up for you, because then you realize, I am creative. I do create my reality. And when these things happen, you repeat these phrases because they're in your subconscious programming, and until you change it, just say cancel, cancel, cancel. That is no longer my reality. Change it at once. So isn't it wonderful that you can do that? Isn't it wonderful that you're a powerful, awesome, amazing being made in the image and likeness of God? Isn't it wonderful that you can have this and that? Isn't it wonderful that you and I can create the reality of choice? And yes, indeed, we can have this and that. This is Shanita, author of How to Have This and That. I'll see you on the beaches of the world.